ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zack, and I'm joined, as always, by Lane the Legend Kramer. Lane, we have a new, we're trying a new backdrop, and we have the white gloves on today, Lane, because we are unboxing. Tell us what we're unboxing tonight.
We are unboxing probably, at least for me, one of the most anticipated figures. And if you're a longtime
Yeah.
Star Wars collector, here is Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka TV show. Lars Mikkelsen version, who voiced him in the original animated series, and of course now plays him in the Ahsoka live action. I guess at this point I would call it a miniseries because we haven't got a second season yet, but this is obviously a figure a lot of us have been waiting for, especially if you're a longtime Star Wars fan in some form or fashion. A live action version of him. So I have had a couple Iron Man sitting around for a couple weeks waiting to get unboxed.
Yeah.
I just got this guy in on Saturday. Actually, it wasn't supposed to originally come to today, but FedEx brought me an early September present. So I
FedEx
decided.
is wild, bro.
Yeah, I decided that we would do this tonight instead. Also, because this is a new format, he's a little bit easier figure to handle than maybe an Iron Man. Doesn't quite have much stuff. Now, I know I wanted to show you. Normally, I don't have it in the plastic here, but Thrawn does not come with a ton of stuff. And obviously, he's being an Imperial. There isn't a ton of crazy posing you're necessarily going to do with this guy. You know, you want him
pose tonight? Like a landing pose?
Yeah. You know, I don't know the material for that would necessarily into it. So that would be, you know, hey, if you're getting Thrawn, then I definitely say we need to see some pictures if you do that.
Oh wow.
Or maybe
there you go.
Know, if one of the other crew is getting it, you can say, hey, you need to Iron Man that. I will give you $1 if you do it.
Wow. There you go.
And then and is successful. But who else do we have here tonight?
Yeah, we got Toy Mafia. We got Christian. Wow, Christian Crosshair Cooper. Love that. And that's a new one. Let's see. Mike, the Cisco Collector. Vintage Rebellion. Terminator 3 is better than In-Game. I don't know about that one. Maybe Terminator 2. Oh, absolutely Terminator 2. OG fan, Lane's Legendary Unboxing. Let's fucking go. I will say this as well. Lane and I talked after the last show. Obviously, I think we were both very excited for Vader. And I want to say we do always try to put on a best show possible. And we had some comments that perhaps it wasn't our best showing last episode. That's my fault as well. So we're hoping this one's a little better. Obviously, we're trying a new space, and Lane's doing a dual camera setup. So, you know, we always got to keep on keeping on and moving forward. And let's play some
hopefully
music
this will be. We're hoping this will be a kind of a nice alternative occasionally than how we normally do it. But thank you
Lane,
for the background, sir.
If I buy you, if I bought you like one of those motorized rotating things, would that be useful or no?
Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of those myself, but for individual figures when we have them. Okay, guys. So let's.
Oh my god! You just walked in front of the camera. Wow, I didn't think you're. I was wondering what we were gonna do. Wow.
No.
I'm impressed.
I'm gonna.
I didn't think you were gonna do that. I haven't seen much of your statue unboxings, but.
Yeah, no. So here we do have.
I should have dressed
Thrawn.
up.
He's.
You know, nice
this is.
Too.
Yeah, well, hey guys, I wanted to look
like
good for you tonight. Well, this is kind of work clothes a little bit too, but this box obviously is a standard cigar style box. Obviously, we have the standard, usual wrappings and everything that these will come in. I have to say, I do love this. Is that whether this was intentional by Hot Toys or not, having the blue wraparound, which maybe I guess for Ahsoka could be the, standard for them.
Yeah.
But having Thrawn here, like the figure version of him holding his space notepad. I know someone's going to comment very badly at that. Yeah, space iPad.
That's Starlink right there, bro.
Matching up here and everything, right, with the blue band and everything is like the most perfect they've ever done it. I love that. Okay, so first what we're going to do here. Oh, hey, Mafia. So for now, I may be a little bit because I'm having to wear gloves with this guy tonight, so
I
sometimes
should have
that
worn
can create.
gloves too. I should have worn a nicer shirt, and I should have worn gloves for the renewal.
So here, real quick, this is obviously so you can get the full picture of the box. Also, we've got Thrawn in another pose here, but also showing off. And I do apologize, guys, a little bit about the glare
That's
from
fine.
the
I think they'd
magic
rather
goat
have a
out
good
there.
light. Yeah,
Yeah,
than the
but
glare.
here you can also see. Obviously, we'll be checking this out here in a few minutes. The little Chimera. Now, I forget what was the name of the giant? If someone in comments, I forget what's the name of the jump engine that
The
was
Death
made up
Star.
of some Superstar Destroyer engines that they used to jump back from
Yeah, that was kind of a stupid
the.
thing, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it
well,
was a hyper ring or
I
something.
yeah,
Onion
but there
ring
was
or
it
something.
was Eye of something. I think was the actual
Eye
name
of
of
Sauron, I think it
yeah.
was.
Well,
Something like that.
okay,
Actually, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Ahsoka, Eye of Sion. Oh, I was close. It was Eye of Sion. I remember it was something like that. Eye of
yeah.
Sion. I said Sauron. Eye of Sion.
So this here, guys, is the lenticular that comes above the figure itself. I would say this is pretty cool. Now, admittedly, maybe to help sell Thrawn or something, which is
Yeah.
I don't know how well this line has been selling overall. I heard like the Night Troopers here did not sell well. That's why we're not getting that awesome Death Trooper with the switch
Well,
out zombie
I.
head.
That's such a lame reason. It's like, bro, give me all fucking. I'm sure people would have bought them if they knew the Death Trooper was coming, but without the Death Trooper, it's like you're kind of
Yeah,
you're kind of like not giving us the dessert too. Like, I don't know. That's the
yeah.
way I feel about it.
But here of course, we have Thrawn. Here now, this does, as you notice here, look kind of light up a little bit. The effect to it
Yeah.
for the actual, but it does not do that, or unfortunately, or anything like that. And then we have here figure version of Captain Enoch. So I do like for this that they have all or just the figures, the different prototypes and everything, because I'm not a fan of the Night Troopers, but I think Enoch looks cool.
Really.
I didn't like his look at first, but once I really
It's
I've
grown on
gone
me.
back for it, yeah, I do think kind of the Roman feel to him. Okay, now
Huh.
here is the figure itself. We have inside
Oh.
the case here. See, in my old place, I can't put it up like this, so you can actually
I
like
like
see it
this.
inside the box.
I like this a lot.
Usually, I consider scale figure. This is too much space for something like
Not my
that.
P. No,
But
this is perfect. Honestly,
yeah,
it's pretty fucking good.
so here we can just see it. This is one of the reasons I wanted to try this, where you guys can see it kind of like inside the container. Except this may not work for all figures, mind
It's
you.
like carbonite.
But yeah, so here we've got Thrawn inside. This is, I feel like, because normally obviously you can kind of get this for Marvel figures and such, because they
Mm-hmm.
usually have kind of look here, but you don't get to see. Usually you don't get to see this with the Star Wars one. So here we've got Thrawn.
Wow.
Here
Code
across the
cylinders,
top
baby.
here, yeah, the code cylinders, his blaster, which I think is a unique blaster for him. We'll have to
Yeah,
check that here.
I don't think other people have that blaster.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain.
So here we have obviously the Chimera with the eye of what was it
Damn, that
again?
thing's huge. Eye of Sion.
Yeah. And I will have something else we're going to try with this guy tonight. I'm not going to, guys. I will not be going crazy with the posing with this guy because I do not want to do anything.
Be
to the
careful
fabric of the suit.
with those code cylinders. They are pretty fragile, and then also be careful with the belt. I've heard that
Yeah.
can be fragile.
Yeah. So here we have. Now he just comes with 5 hands, which I
Yeah.
guess he got troopered.
Where's
And
that
then
7
we're gonna.
hands?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean the
5
5
plus 2.
extra.
Yeah.
I mean the 5 extra. And then obviously we've got his pad there that he'll be checking out, and part of the base will attach this to. Now, where I'm going to be putting him is this is probably going to go back in the box because he's
Yeah.
going to be going probably with some other troopers and stuff for right now. Or he's going to actually be going maybe with Director Krennic for right now because their suits actually match. So now I'm going to do, and I'm going to see if this will work because usually with gloves on, I am not, because I can't feel the objects quite as well. We're going to take this out. Okay. And now, first thing I'm just going to show you here real quick is this is kind of the star chart. I'm going to show this here, guys. This is the star chart that you'll use as part of putting the top that you'll be connecting that to.
Oh, I like that a lot.
It's kind of hard to see here, the reflection.
Making me kind of hard. Goddamn, I like that looks.
Yeah. Okay, that's at the base of the box. So give me 1 second here, and I'm going to get this stuff out of the way right now so we can focus on the figure itself. Okay. Yeah, this is where I've unboxed some third scale statues and stuff in the past. Makes it much easier. Okay, so first off, we'll start with the easiest piece to pull out, and probably one of the most anticipated. So here we have the actual Chimera with the eye of whatever its name is.
Scion.
Scion. So this one, you can see here, they've got the Superstar Destroyer, the Superstar Destroyer, the Star Destroyer, everything here, showing it and hovering above the space with the Dothamer Witch's fortress. Now, one thing I will point out here, you may not, it's going to be a little hard to see, but some of the detail they have in here, like you can see different lines and stuff that prevent crevices and everything like that actually in the fortress. So there is some decent detail in it. And then it's a little easier to see on the Chimera there, how they did include kind of the detail where you can see the different ports and also some of the detail for the
really
actual
good.
Star Destroyer. Yeah, no, this is very cool looking. Even including with the engines, kind of that angle, you can kind of see it and everything, as well as the engines as well. So this is actually pretty good. Now, this is the one thing that kind of sticks out bad here at the bottom, is where you're going to connect it and stuff to the base. Now, let's see if I can get this out here without breaking anything. Okay, so this is going to be part of the base itself that you will attach the actual ship and everything to. Now, I am going to need to check the instructions to see exactly how this is supposed to connect together correctly.
Yeah,
but I'm
the
going
hologram was. Yeah, Vintage's hologram is nice. I think it's really nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to look that up here in a minute, but I believe it's actually, so the base just connects right there. Now, this is just cheap, pretty plastic, so that is one of the things.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a lot of bubbles in it. I feel like
Yeah.
with some of that plastic from like Lego and stuff, it has like, or even like Games Workshop, it has. What do you want me to look up for the instructions?
No, I'm going to need to look up the instructions for connecting this together.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
Okay. Now, guys, I do want to mention one thing. If this is something you guys have been considering, the Grand Admiral Thrawn figure, it is still up for pre-order on Sideshow.
So I have the God damn. Do you want me to show you how it goes?
Well,
or no?
Well, here in a minute. Let me finish showing the accessories, and we'll go from there. Here is his data pad. You can really see the paint details and everything. Notice, like for the here, different buttons here at the top and everything. They really have a lot of nice detail with it, even through the backside. Really did a nice job with this. Yeah, I will say, guys, the hologram is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be.
It's actually really fucking nice. When you showed it in that close-up, yeah, it looks really nice.
So, guys, here's one thing. I'm probably not going to show the cylinders just because I'm here like kind of out in the open. Those could easily get lost. So that's going to be the one thing we will not take out here, because I am honestly probably not going to take those out right now. I probably, on my own time, I'm going to stick them into the slots there, because I had to be really careful, like with my credit figure years ago. So here is the blaster. Let's see if I can get it in here with a little bit better focus. You can see like some of the silver paint and everything here across the barrel. They really did a nice job with it. Really nice job. This looks very good. I think if any in chat, like OG fan or anybody, if you guys know, I think this might be an original. This might be the first time we've had this blaster design with one of the Imperials and stuff, but I'm not sure about
I
that. So
believe so. I think that blaster is different than his Rebels blaster because
yeah,
I've 3D printed that blaster before, and that looks a little different.
okay. So
Yeah, I don't think that's the normal blaster.
so first off, here we have just so you because I figured one of the things people really want to see the paint apps like on the hands and stuff. So here we have
Abe Nut,
first of the
baby.
hands.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
by the way, just a shout out. First off, Abe, thank you for the super chat. If you guys normally watch After Dark or Pose Wars or the Ben Thomas show,
Cassie Thomas.
yeah, we're doing. So Thomas has been pretty ill lately, and so we're organizing kind of like a fundraiser for him. Like a kind of writing him a digital card and then taking donations and stuff like that. So if anyone is interested in that, and even if you just want to write in the card, which there's no cost, right? It's just a digital card that you can write in with the other community members. Send me a Facebook message or in Collecting Weekly Auxiliary. There's a pinned post and it has the link to the card and then a link to the group chat if you want to donate as well. It's not a requirement either of them, but Thomas has always been there for a lot of us, and want to kind of help him when he's down bad right now. So if anyone wants to do that, we've had some incredibly generous donations from the community, and 100% of those will be going towards Thomas and kind of whatever he needs.
So real quick, these first two hands, these are ones that are ones where you can have his hands kind of come together and stuff in front of him.
Yeah, like this.
These are both really cool.
That's
they do have.
That's the little Beta's base god.
Right, and as you notice here, for like on the fingernails and stuff, they have a darker blue paint on them. Help differentiate. And they're a darker shade of blue than the skin on the hands.
Yeah,
so that helps definitely offset. Yeah, where his nails are. He doesn't he's just got kind of his standard hands. He does have here a blaster hand. I am actually surprised. His hands are very skinny. Maybe it's because I'm used to normally with blaster hands or something like, big ass stormtrooper battle armor or something. And then this, I believe, is probably one of the hands for actually holding this. This is going to be, I think, one of the hands for actually holding as he's looking at this. Given the size and everything that they have it.
I don't want to know who's holding with that hand, bro.
Well, even Chistmen have needs. And then...
Jesus Christ, that was great without missing a beat.
Yeah. And then, hey, if we've had to sit through a giant space slug, making goo eyes at one of our main characters, in the original trilogy, I can't really knock too much.
Dude, I went to...
And we saw a brother and sister make out. Let's not forget that in the original trilogy.
Couldn't be me, bro.
They didn't know about it at the time, but still. All right.
I went to Ollie's today. Dude, they were stacked, bro.
Okay, so
absolutely stacked at Ollie's.
So I'm gonna move Thrawn out here for a second. We're gonna get him here in just a minute. So you can kind of get him laid out here. So I guess the only thing I would say is often happens with some Star Wars figures is that the disappointment once again is the base. It is just your standard Venerator, Death Star, Imperial base. It does have
timeout. It was a kiss, not a makeout. I'm pretty sure they made out in
Bro,
Empire
that was
Strikes
second.
Back.
Bro, that was
That
second
was at
base.
least second base.
Second
That's at
base.
least a in park double, bro. That's a
That's why
ground ball double where it
that
bounces
yeah.
over the wall. That's
I,
at least that.
that's why I'm not willing to believe that Lucas had quite figured out yet that they were going to be brother and sister. I think he was
Hang on,
trying to
I'm
figure
gonna
out.
pull up. I want to pull up the kiss. I want to check the tape on this one because
Uh,
maybe I'm having maybe I'm having
no,
like
they
the.
definitely were second base. They were definitely second
I'm pretty
base.
sure. You think
Okay.
so? Anyone?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so here we're going to see if we can just get Thrawn straight up. To quote Justin, just in the light box.
It was to make Han jealous. They still made out. Star Crash says we need to see a collection tour before you sell your collectible. Are you selling all your collectibles, Lane?
No. That is a
Second
running.
base means cop a feel. Let me double check.
Well, now I have heard.
I guess
this
I don't
is,
know. I haven't played baseball in a long
This
time.
is the one thing I've heard is really annoying with this character. If you guys can see right there on the leg.
God damn, Lane, we're 21 minutes in. Get the damn thing open.
I know. Shut up.
I'm like, holy shit, Lane. We're gonna be here for 3 days.
Well, if you look here, though, he has a bunch of plastic in some different points, including you have to actually remove his boots to remove this.
This might have been second base because we don't see where Luke's hands are, bro. Here, look. This is the tape right here. Look at that. You don't know where these hands are. If you extrapolate the angle, this could be second base, honestly. Here, let's slow that down. Here we go. There we go. Look at this. That's at least second base, bro. Look at where that hand. It could be anywhere. That's the danger zone, bro. Even C3PO is like, holy shit. There you go. Yeah, back and to the left. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like analyzing the Zapruder film right now. Yeah, it could be a bunt, actually. Or like a sac fly, you know? I don't know how baseball works. How dare you, OG? Oh, man.
Okay, there we go. Give me a second here, guys, because his boots are going to take a little bit more work, but I want you guys to be able to get a close-up here of his... Let's see
Lane, if you decide to get rid of this, can I have it for Christmas?
Give me 1 second here.
Is that a yes? Can we get that locked in?
Here, just let me get this up. Worry about trying to get the
It's Elon Musk, bro.
Yeah, he does have kind of a space blue man Elon Musk feel to him.
Yeah, I know.
But very good head sculpt, like really, really. Now this does have also, obviously the rolling eyes, which has kind of become standard. This is going to be a pain in the ass because there is a lot of plastic on this guy, including on his hands and stuff. So it's because you have to remove his wrist here to remove this, and there's 2 sets of plastic on his here on his boots. So give me a second, guys. Here, let's see if I can get these off of him real quickly.
When you have a moment, Danik and Lee Walker wants to know: is the suit have any wear or any? If I remember correctly, in the prototype there was some damage on the suit, like intentional from the factory. If you can let us know as well.
Right here, I'll give you guys up close up here. Now, as far as I can see, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is interesting, as you can see. I don't know, are the things supposed to pop out like that?
Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, you just put it back in.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Be gentle, Lane. Be gentle, bro.
I know, but I still got to get them kind of in there. All right, there we go.
Pause.
Okay. So, as you guys can see here, I don't have an angle. Let me get this back. How's that? Is he in focus there?
Yeah.
I can't see right this second.
Brought his waist up, or the bottom of his tunic up.
Okay. Well, he's not willing to stand up right now. He's still got plastic on his boots. Okay, that's not going to work right now. I'm trying to kind of keep him in view while I. So, with this guy, it looks like I'm going to. Oh no! Damn it! Did I leave it in the other room? No. Here we go. Nope. Dang, blessed it. I forgot about. I didn't think the boots would necessarily be as hard as they're being to get the plastic off. That's what usually.
Well, you can take the boot off, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even the plastic under the boots. I just mean the boot plastic around the boots. But to get these, I think I'm gonna have to be. Let's see here.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, hold on one second. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Da 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 da
Please
da
don't do
da
that. OG fans says I fucking love Lane Kramer. He's a wonderful everyman.
I don't know about that exactly.
There we go.
Man,
What are we getting here?
Box cutter.
Oh God, please, 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 for the love of God, be careful with that thing.
That's how I usually remove this, but I am not finding it right now. I'm not sure where I stuck it. This is what I usually use when I'm having to remove plastic from the boots from any one of my Hot Toys figures.
Look at this, guys. Fucking almost flew too close to the sun today, boys.
What happened?
So, idiot Todd McFarlane, I don't know why the fuck he does. This
Here
whole
we go.
figure is fucking gray. And he fucking makes the body not gray. I don't understand that shit. He paints the gray on. And so earlier, this figure looks like this normally. It has this logo on it. And I was like, I have a cricket, and I want to make the logo from the Cape Crusader. But the tips of the wings stuck out no matter how I positioned the logo. And so I was like, oh, I'll just, this body's got to be cast in gray, because why fucking wouldn't it be? And so I got, a little, and then the fucking gray started coming off, and I was like, holy shit.
There we go.
This is painted.
Wow,
So
really?
I had to repaint that bluish gray, but it came out came out beautiful, bro. Came out so fucking good.
All right, thanks for holding there, guys. All right, so I'm gonna
bro.
the actual plastic here that has to come off from the stupid
Christian
like under the
Crosshair
boots.
Cooper wants to know, is this figure worth it, Lane?
Well, I think he looks pretty amazing. Now, he's also only, and I'm gonna put in quotes only. I'm putting in quotes only, guys. $255. So I think for the price, that's one of the things for the Ahsoka line. The price point for the figures are really good for Hot Toys. They're still expensive. There's no doubting that. But where we get a lot of figures now, we've had recently, like Deadpool or Lady Deadpool or some of those ones. Those are like $280, $285 or more. So, or even look at the recent Batman. Now, admittedly, I know that has a diorama and all that other stuff, but that's like $285 to $340. Mm-hmm. So here we go. I think we can get the Admiral kind of here, just standing now straight up. We got all the stuff there. Now,
wow.
Let me adjust this a little bit because I want you to be able to see the full figure. Okay, so we have this out of the way. So as you guys can see here, I think how is he looking there? So I will bring him up closer in a second.
He's like crooked, like he's leaning. No, like the camera's crooked.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
He's okay.
Oh my God. Lane. I will accept it as a Christmas gift, but be careful, please. I don't want a Christmas gift being damaged.
Yeah. Here.
Damn, that's a spoiler for Ahsoka Season 2, bro. There we almost. That's good enough, I guess. It'll bother me, but
Yeah. Well, so you guys can kind of see the suit here. You've got obviously the belt, which is I think off center.
Danny said I'll give you 140 after the drop.
Yeah, thanks. So here you have the main body. The hands
Yeah,
here.
dude, if that was Tua Tagovailoa, I don't even know the fuck to say his name. Probably would have been
Tua
dead from that.
Tua,
Yeah, I
yeah.
probably would have been dead from that, bro. Just gave Thrawn CTE.
Yeah, so as you can see here, there is, when you fold up the thing, a lot of bunching with the uniform.
Same.
So you probably are going to leave him pretty, what you can do. The hands have pretty good, shoot, that didn't come up. Oh well, that later. But as you can see here,
Goddamn, man.
the one thing I could see a little bit you can have is that this
that was a complaint where when you bend it you see the blue. Yeah, but then I think if you think about it, like, it's pretty tailored in the show.
Yeah.
And I don't think in the show there's that extra material either. Let me ask you this, just to get back to this question the chat asked: is the outfit battle damaged?
Not as far as I can tell. There is.
I thought there was some tearing on the back, or like in the torso, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like from the pre-order photos there was some damage to the suit.
Not as far as I can tell, anyway. Looks nice and clean.
Them, but maybe I imagine that. Yeah. Oh, right here. Look here. Look at the your thing. This thing. Right here, next to it would be his, I believe, his right, opposite of the Admiral rank plaque. There's like a frayed stitching. Oh god, that did not look good. You see what I'm saying? Right here. You have that or no?
Not that as far as I can see. This is right here.
Yeah, it would basically be opposite of the rank plaque.
Yeah, see, that's the shoulder right there.
No, go the other side. The other side is what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Maybe there slightly?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious if it's there. I know that was, some people complained about it, but if anything, that was, I believe, more accurate.
So here you have the holster, or his blaster.
Damn, bro.
And,
you're kind of making me regret not ordering this, honestly.
You can still get them.
Yeah, like for Christmas, like you said, right?
Yeah.
You said buy for Christmas.
Okay, there we go. So there is the blaster. Goes nice and easily into the holster there. Now, one thing I'll say, just kind of like the Imperials can have, because of the boots, the movement on them is not great.
Yeah.
But I kind of expect that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me put him here for the moment. Okay, so we get this con standing straight up. Now I'm going to take a second here and look at. Let's see here. Did you see for assembling the?
Yeah. So let me pull that back up. They don't have directions for this figure just yet, but let's see. It looks like you take that clear plastic piece, and then that wedges between the base and that mountain piece, like this. Here, let me show you. Like that. Please, God, be careful. You're fucking manhandling that thing right now, Lane.
Mm.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
Nice.
So
Damn, that looks pretty dope. Now this piece, I don't want to spoil it. Let me Google it. Let me check before I say anything. Let's see.
now check something here, quick, guys.
Okay, so this piece doesn't light up, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought, and I remember people were upset because it very clearly looks like it is lit up in the prototypes.
Yep.
Like it actually is like super lit up. Mitchell says he has the Thrawn on pre-order. He doesn't know if he'll keep it. What do you think, Lane? Is this something you're recommending?
Oh yeah, I no, definitely not. But I am getting like 10 figures in the line, so I'm super committed with this one. Here's one thing I would say, guys, because of everything we've had coming out, which is a segue. Don't forget tomorrow night you want to check in on Collectors Weekly because obviously we have a couple
new
things.
What the hell, Lane? Did you just call me Collectors Weekly? It's Collecting Weekly. How dare you?
Collecting Weekly. You are the collector gods of weekly discussion.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, Lane.
Let me see here. So, which are the hands that you want to use for this? Okay, so one of his regular hands. Sorry, guys, here, real quick. I'm just seeing what hands go for holding his thing here. Yep. Okay, so the one he comes with. All right. Perfect. Okay. Trying to get things set here a little bit for how I'm going to pose him up. You can go away now. So here, guys, is one of the reasons also we set up for here tonight. Was going to be a little something extra we're going to try and set up. And I think this will fit.
Oh, wow.
So let me get this. See for a second here. Make sure.
I guess what would you need to do to light this thing up? Like a light on the bottom?
Probably.
Like, do you think the little pole will carry the light? I wonder. That's what I'm saying, Fern. You hate to hear it. While we're waiting on Lane, look, I don't recommend things often, guys, especially not for free. But I will recommend Oreo Coca-Cola Zero, baby. This shit is bonkers. It's the craziest thing I've ever drank in my entire life. It's absolute crazy, bro. Tastes just like Oreo. I don't know how they do it. It's like fucking Willy Wonka stuff. Can you straighten the camera?
I'm gonna.
Because I feel like it's really epic what you're doing. Damn, dude, this does look pretty fucking dope. No, it's zero sugar, Danny. I don't eat regular sugar anymore like that. I mean, I eat a lot of bad stuff, but not sugar. Pretty fucking good. I don't have these often though, Danny. This is like a treat, you know. Had a rough day.
How's that? Is that looking a little bit straighter?
No, stop. Just slide it over. Yeah, slide it over to the left a little bit. Yeah, Danny, my sugar was great. My doctor was very happy.
Okay. How's that?
Honestly, it couldn't be better.
Okay. I know it's just a quick posing, guys.
Can we scoot it closer to the camera? Is that possible? Probably about like a foot. Keep going. Stop. Maybe like a little back. There we go. Bro, OG fan changed my fucking life. Honestly. And it sucks because I know that this probably won't be a thing for a long time. I'm going to be devastated, bro. It was so good. I bought one the other day. and I didn't do it, but I almost left to go back and buy a second one. That's how good it was. It's crazy.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. If you know me, that's a crazy story.
Okay. So how does that
Holy
look?
shit, that looks really good. That's like Elon Musk in the Tesla headquarters right there.
Yeah.
About to type the craziest shit on X.
So let me raise this just so you can see the finger maybe a little bit better.
Can you turn the lights off?
Yeah, hold on one second. All right,
That
we'll
looks
turn.
fucking badass. And that's USB powered, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is Elon Musk at like 3 a.m. typing some crazy ass shit on X.
The light up. So hey, chat here. So because we're kind of wrapping up here, guys. There isn't going to be too much after this, but overall, I'd like to. Well, I mean, you might have. I'm sorry. I'm saying for opposing Thrawn here.
I'm saying this. Lane, time out. I just gotta say, just bask in this for a moment.
Yeah, this is so cool.
This might be the best. You're fucking cooking with this right now. This might be your best work yet. In fact, after this, just take a good photo of this, because this is quality right here, bro. This is quality.
So I'm interested to hear what are you thinking about how this now? Just so you know, guys, if you're wondering,
I'm just gonna solo you. That's crazy.
Just so you guys know, I will mention, if you guys are wondering what base this is the one for the Kenobi Vader Deluxe. I pulled this out because I thought this would be perfect. So,
and I think Mike in the Facebook group Auxiliary was selling a base like this.
Yeah, I know a couple of people have just bought this base by itself.
Yeah, and it was a really good price too. At least I thought it was.
Here's what I'll say so obviously I know his hand looks really trash here because it's still got the plastic on it, but
I didn't notice.
Oops.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what Starcrash just said. Scoot that little clear circle on top of the grate. Like, so it's in the middle of the grate. Yeah.
Thrawn won't fit.
No, it's okay. Keep going. It looks good.
Okay, let me slide him maybe over
a
little bit.
Go. Damn.
It's just right up here.
That looks fucking incredible.
So,
oh my god, that looks so good.
Here, what I was kind of going for here is that Thrawn is like he's pointing at something while after also like kind of reviewing the thing I'm going with here, guys, because I won't be posing him like this actually in my case because space.
You should. That's a crazy pose.
Oh, I know, but what I'm going for here is kind of playing more to the tactical. The master technician, because he's not like he's not a Jedi or something like that.
Dude, that's pretty good.
But
honestly,
I will say for this base, guys, this base I think here is something if you're not interested in Kenobi Vader, or you're getting Return of the Jedi, or you're gonna get that battle damage Vader. I think this base is USB powered. I think this is for like legitimately any Imperial or even somebody like Revan, like the Revan figure coming, or the Lord Starkiller, any kind of dark side whatever figure, troopers, doesn't matter which ones. This light up base is like perfect for putting them on, or if you got a Tarkin, like if there's a Tarkin 2.0 at some point or something like that. This is and you can fit you can see this. Just to kind of give an idea, this circle is pretty big. It's taking up a lot of space here. You could legitimately probably fit, like, let's say we didn't have this here, you could, and you had it kind of towards the edge, you could probably fit him like up front here, and if you wanted to have a trooper on like the back side here, just like to the back right or something. Not a super gargantuan trooper, but if you had like a regular stormtrooper or something, or if you're doing Thrawn and like I had a night trooper, you could stick them there and they would probably both fit reasonably well, or maybe a little bit of different angle, and you could have the light up feature and everything. So I wanted to highlight this base too. This is probably my favorite base I've gotten from Hot Toys so far, just because of the functionality for Star Wars. But I hope you guys have really liked this. Originally we were going to do an Iron Man, but I got this guy in and I had to get Thrawn. Like Thrawn was just, I couldn't wait on this guy. I really wanted to get him unboxed. I will try and get a picture of him up on this base once I get a chance. Now, I may actually leave because I do have some concerns about the boots rubbing up against the material, the white material over time on the figure, which is why the plastic's there. I think I may actually leave that plastic on. A lot of times, sometimes for the head sculpts and everything, I will leave like here they have the neck still has some of the plastic on it. A lot of times we'll leave that on to keep from rubbing, so that there's not an issue of that happening. I don't know yet. Basically, I'm going to finish getting him all done up tomorrow. That's what the plan is. That's what I usually do after one of these unboxes with you guys. The next day, after work, because I work from home on Tuesdays, then I just spend like an hour fiddling with the figures, getting them how I want them to be.
The fiddler. We should call you the fiddler.
Yeah.
Can we? Is it possible to turn off the ring light? I just want to see how bright that light makes the.
Oh, okay. Turn this off real quick. Sure.
Yeah, just for a second. That's pretty bright. Actually, that's really nice.
Yeah, no. The lighting for this is really good. Like,
and do you know, Lane? I don't know if you've experimented with this, but is this a base that you can leave on, like, if you wanted all day, or is it like the DeLorean where you have to flip the switch every 15 minutes?
Honestly, I have not tried with it. I just wouldn't leave one on for that long.
Oh, I fucking keep those. I keep my LEDs on 24/7 almost.
But this
looks really good.
Now, one of the reasons I want to give me a second here, guys. So I don't want you to get it discombobulated.
Yeah, if you want to turn the lights, whatever. Whatever.
No, well, here I want to show you something in effect here, real quick. This is one of the things why you actually. So hold on here, but notice that. Do the transparency in the plastic. You can kind of see actually lighting through and stuff.
Awesome, dude.
I know it's not like the ship itself or anything, but you can kind of see with those. Yeah, but
so
it kind of it helps give to the illusion, and you can still see this if you're here in person. You can actually see it glowing off them.
Thrawn's office says, I remember you were on a stream and you said you weren't sure you liked the color of his eyes. Do you like them better in person?
Here now, I think the reason I said that is has to do more with just the modern interpretation of Thrawn, where he's got the black pupils. I prefer the classic way where it's just red. They have no pupils. The original designs for Thrawn and the chest. Now, they were just red. Like if you go look up old Heir to the Empire, or even if you pull
his eyes are all red.
Yeah, or if like he was a reoccurring character in some of the cutscenes for TIE Fighter back in the 90s. He just had red eyes. That was it. Now here's what I'm going to say. I do really like this figure, but I'm going to say in the vein of what you'll be discussing tomorrow a little bit, with like say a certain Doctor Doom figure that came out.
Oh God.
For this coming up. But for things like that makes me want to see. I really like this Thrawn. I like Lars Mikkelsen as him. But if Hot Toys is kind of willing to even jump more into comic-based stuff,
you want a comic style Thrawn?
What I want them to do is I want like they did Dark Empire Luke. I want a like Heir to the Empire based off the comic or some of the covers for the classic series. Like a classic Thrawn. Like I know I think Sideshow did one years ago that now does not look good at all. But I want them to do a Legends Thrawn based off Heir to the Empire, so it's the classic look for him.
Yeah. He has more like
covers.
His hair more like. Well, it's more messy, but he also has like
more buzz cut. Look, he has a little bit more buzz cut kind of look.
Yeah, it's more buzz cut, and his shoulders have.
And they do have Sideshow's going to have that premium format. I'm probably going to get, but seeing this and some of the stuff they've gone into.
Wait, they have a premium format Thrawn?
Yeah, it's going to be in his command chair coming at some point.
What the hell?
They showed him without being painted.
Oh yeah. You're right. But is that comic or is that?
It's their own rendition. It's not. I think there's going to be a head sculpt that's kind of Lars Mikkelsen-esque. But yeah. Now the only thing here I'll say just real quick. This is the last thing, and then I know we need to get going. Is his boot here is a little bit loose around the leg a little bit. There's a lot. If you compare the two, there's a lot more space in between. But that's really the only thing, guys. Here's what I would say. even if you weren't a fan of Ahsoka, this guy is 255. He's a beautiful Imperial officer figure.
He also shows up in Rebels too, and he can pair with
Yeah,
Vader.
yeah. So if you have any Rebels, you like Rebels, or you want
Emperor.
a guy, he can pair with the Emperor. He can pair with any Darth Vader, because he actually
and
some of the
and
modern,
he can pair with Anakin too.
Yeah, because he helped Anakin actually. You have to have read some of the modern Thrawn books.
Yeah.
But this figure of him could pair with pretty much because he's a blue alien. Even though I know he looks a little bit older, he has kind of almost a timeless feel to him a little bit with his aging or whatever. So for 255, if you want an Imperial figure or you're considering it, this is one I would say think about picking up. He's a simple figure. There's not if you're looking for something like super extraordinary, like Batman with the diorama base or something, you're not going to get that with him.
Yeah.
But he is something I would consider, especially for the price point. Anyway, we have gone almost an hour here, guys. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Much appreciated.
Yeah. One thing also, SV. So this was the guy, Lane, that left that comment last week that we talked about.
Oh, yes.
About the camera. So I will say this. We do read the comments, and we do, obviously, I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we do try to improve week to week.
And we want this to be fun for you guys, because especially if this is a figure you're thinking about buying and it's kind of seeing someone doing it other than just, a can, review and unboxing. Yeah, this is one of the things we like to show you. Sorry.
Yeah, I do appreciate SV giving the props, because he was one of the ones that wasn't too happy with last week. So, great job today, Lane. Honestly, genuinely, this might be, I think, your greatest unboxing yet. Yep. Minus when you drop my Thrawn on the back of his head, but we'll ignore that.
Well, he'll deal with the concussion. He'll be okay.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining. Friendly reminder, if you're not in our Facebook group, if you'd want to be there, you can join us on Collecting Weekly Auxiliary. We have a
Stack Show,
a fundraiser that we're doing. What? We have a fundraiser.
Yeah,
we have a fundraiser that we're doing to benefit Classy Thomas. If you want to participate, either by donating money or just writing a nice note on a digital card that we have for him, the pin post will have the details. You just got to scroll down in the comments for the chat link if you want to donate, or just the card link if you want to just write a nice message. But the message is free. There's no cost. Definitely, if you've ever been on a chat with Thomas, or you ever got a nice birthday wish,
wonderful guy,
been in a stream with him, he's such a great guy, and he's been down pretty bad with COVID and pneumonia, and just dealing with a lot from his surgery recovery. So want to wish him the best, and we're starting a little fund for him. So yeah, if you guys want to donate to that, be sure to check that out on the Facebook group, or even if you just want to leave a nice message, all collectors are welcome to do that. But yeah, anyways, we love you guys. Wayne, amazing job today. Will we be back next week? Are we doing something on next Monday?
Well, I've got 2 Iron Mans waiting to get unboxed, and I have a Commander Scorch coming tomorrow.
Okay, well, just let me know what you want to do, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, this is, if we're able to do
guys,
this angle, this is real good.
I will try. I can't promise guys 100%, because it is actually takes a lot to get all this set up for this kind of presentation. But if
is it an equipment thing, or
it just takes a while, because it's a lot of
time.
A lot of wires and everything I have to set up. I have to set it up kind of weird, but I will try and do it from this angle if you guys like it better here more.
I like it a lot better. It's actually very easy to see the figure.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, hey, tomorrow night, Collecting Weekly, gonna have busy show. Tomorrow night, I will be on Hot Toys Hotline. We will also tomorrow be discussing the seats. Well,
I'm just kidding. I love
Well, hey, all I can say is, hey guys, if you are looking for stuff, I can speak specifically from Connor, who runs Hot Toys Hotline, who can tell you how awesome Zack, the Oxfather, is, especially if you're trying to get stuff printed and everything. He has only had really good things to say about the Zack man. So
actually, if you talk to Connor, because I haven't talked to him, tell him I'm still working on his head sculpts. I'm doing some paint.
I'll be glad to let him know.
Longer than I thought.
But hey, guys, thank you so much. I had such a fun time with you. Thanks for being able to share here. Probably one of the characters I have literally been waiting decades to get made into a figure and be a live action.
Wrong. and a good quality figure. But let's see. One other thing, Lane, if there's like a board or some kind of background to place right behind them so the figure stands out better. I think you might be asking for a lot, but there's always, Lane, the virtual background stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's something that you want to try at some point, but you could do like a blur or like a brick or like a black background.
I could if I
Like
can
Andrew Yang. Look at
I
that.
could always try and maybe
Look at that. And then,
switch things around so it'd be like against the backdrop of
yeah.
like my refrigerator or something, which is just a black
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, cause Lane doesn't have like a full studio setup. So obviously, we're
Yeah.
kind of just
We're
working with what we got here. But yeah,
yeah.
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thanks, guys. Lane, amazing job tonight. Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
Jumbo babies.